Yeah, we're back next time. How's that for a transition?
Sorry, last episode we were talking about blowing Nick Cage, and I'm still wrapping my mind around.
Speaking of blowing Nick Cage, did you guys see that meta Nick Cage movie?
No,
yeah, that's kind of what I'm talking about. The
I forget what it's called.
The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
Yes.
Yep.
It was ridiculous.
I was mixing that one up with Everything Everywhere All at Once, just because they're both.
It's the same idea.
Super wordy, like
Rennie and I were like, you know what we should do?
Michelle Yeoh is a
we
fucking
should watch
treasure.
the Nick Cage movie.
Right.
And we did, and it was about what you'd expect, I guess.
Yeah.
I think we determined we weren't big enough Nick Cage fans to get the maximum out of the movie.
That's the thing.
I might be.
And I literally said the words, you know what? We're not the ones this movie was designed for. CJ's the one that this movie was designed for.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I thought it was going to be okay.
Nope.
Have you seen Curse of the Vampire, or The Vampire's Kiss? Vampire's Kiss, I think.
Oh, is that the
Is that
one
the
where he runs
Castlevania
down
game?
the street? I'm a vampire!
Yeah.
I'm a vampire!
That one's great.
Is that also the one he does the A, B, C, D, like literally yelling the alphabet?
Yeah, he's such an asshole, but he also is a lunatic and thinks he's turning into a vampire.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, like, there's...
Do you mean Nick Cage or the character that Nick Cage plays?
Both.
That's the thing. Nick Cage has, like, 2 filmographies smashed into one. He's got, like, I don't know, Moonstruck and even Raising Arizona and these more, like, kind of not downbeat, but, like, just kind of, like, those lower... Other way, going left.
Am I going left?
Yep.
Thought so.
And then you've got stuff like Vampire's Kiss and Face Off and shit where he's just, like, unhinged for the entire thing. What's the, there's
The Color Purple, there's, Mandy.
I was about to say Mandy is one, yeah.
Mandy is...
Hog.
Mandy's essentially a double feature disguised as a single film.
All right.
Because it's about as long as 2 movies, and is
it really?
Very distinct tonal shift at the
Okay.
halfway point. Kind of like Dusk Till Dawn.
Okay. But yeah, I don't know. I think National Treasure. It was cool to have Nick Cage in that. I don't think he's as mandatory for it.
He needed to make a movie at that point in his career, I think, and so that was the one they offered him.
What the hell was that on the bottom left that we just passed?
I don't know. I feel like I don't think this is possible, but it almost feels like I glitched into the Knuckles route.
Yeah, you broke through the floor in a spot that I don't remember Sonic normally going through.
I'm sure that's not what's happening, but it felt like that for a minute.
I mean, this is a chunk of this level that I'm just straight up not used to.
This is just a route that we don't normally take.
Now we're back to it. Again. Yeah, you might have maybe gone through because Super Sonic I think can break through stuff. I don't think he's supposed to be able to break through stuff that Sonic can't, but he breaks through it easier, I guess? I don't know. That was weird.
This boss is great. I thought I just went off.
Yeah, I was like,
I must go now. My planet needs me.
I don't think this can crush you.
No, it can't.
I think it can.
I think in Death... Oh, yeah, there we go. You couldn't walk into it, so yes, there's an actual platform there. I think the Death Egg one cannot then. This is the one that can. Death Egg Robot can't. Glurp. The weirdest thing about all of this is that, the implication is that this robot, part of Big Arm, the Big Arm robot from Launch Base Zone...
Reduce, reuse, recycle, Rick.
And the actual Death Egg, big-ass Death Egg robot...
I gotta peep.
Oh, okay. From Death Egg Zone in this game are all one thing. They're all one progression of the same robot, essentially. Yep. All right, I'm in control now. Let's get this
Big Arm was
going.
literally just half of the Death Egg robot. He's like, oh, shit, I didn't put my pants on yet.
God damn it. I remember the other arm. It's supposed to be Big Arms, god fucking damn it. Whoop. Here we go. Goal. We're gonna get hypersonic before John gets back. Nice. He does take notoriously long P's, and he can hear me, too. He's not responding because he doesn't want to admit that he can hear me while he's peeing.
I often turn my ears off when I pee.
Just switch. There's a little thing on the back.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought there was a thing there. Guess not. Is there one over here?
I think it's the next one.
All right.
Or is it up here?
It might be up here.
Yep.
Nope. Well, I mean, this will still be good, but... Whoop. Nothing there, nothing there. All right. Can we get 4 more? Ooh! Yes, we can. I was hoping hey, can we get the music to glitch out and we can get the good music instead? No, we cannot. Let's fucking fly through this shit now.
So yeah, what do you think about all the other new Marvel announcements that they said they're making some movies?
Yeah, hey, I think you called Secret Wars like from a mile away. That should be pretty fucking big. Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars is going to be a hell of a pair.
It's weird that they're doing them so close together and as like the beginning of Phase 6 or something.
So the beginning of Phase 6 is Fantastic Four. Then we don't have any other news about what's going to be in that other than
and
Avengers
then Secret
Kang
Wars
Dynasty.
is like the next year though, right? So that's a very short Phase 6.
All Phase. So the
Phase 4
multiverse
was
saga.
stretched out for reasons.
Yeah, multiverse saga is going to be a lot of much shorter phases.
Yeah. It's weird that we're not capping off the phases with Avengers movies.
Yeah, that does feel weird because that was such a hallmark. Like, I get why you would want the Avengers ones to now be much bigger affairs, thanks to just like Endgame really capped off a lot of that kind of saga. But at the same time, I don't know. We're ending Phase 4 with Black Panther, which is like, granted, that was a huge movie the first time around, and Wakanda Forever is going to be introducing Namor the Submariner, which should be awesome.
And Black Panther.
Yeah, the new Black Panther. Oh, the boulder comes down too. That's cute. And then Phase 5, I think, starts with Quantum Mania and ends with... What does it end with?
Thunderbolts?
I think Thunderbolts, yeah. Which, granted, between that and Captain America New World Order, I think those are secretly going to be a Part 1, Part 2, in the same way that that Age of Ultron and Civil War were kind of a Part 1, Part 2. And honestly,
Thunderbolts definitely will be like a crossover film a la Avengers. So,
yeah, that's the thing, is I think Thunderbolts is ultimately going to basically be an anti-Avengers.
Did they say Nomad? Is that going to be a show or a movie?
I thought I had heard something about Nomad, but I wasn't sure if it was going to be...
That's going to be fucking Chris Evans.
I hope so.
That's going to be Chris
neat.
Evans in the multiverse returning the Infinity Stones.
That could be pretty cool. It would be sort of like yeah, just like, or I mean, they could also have essentially what they did for Black Widow, but like Captain America's thing during that. I don't know. I'd be intrigued to see what they would do. I think
it's going to be him returning the Infinity Stones. That's too good of a story to not tell.
That's the thing, is like, so something would obviously have to go very wrong in the middle of that to warrant like an actual movie for that, right?
Not necessarily.
Well, because otherwise, if it's just him on a history tour of like, here's...
Well, yeah, I mean, some of them are going to be harder to return than others. You know, like the fucking Soul Stone, the Space Stone.
Soul Stone could be interesting. The idea that there's...
It's not even holding the controller.
No, the controller's on my knee. The idea that there's some other kind of price that has to be paid for futzing with time with the thing.
Yeah, it's just going to be fun over the next couple of years watching Marvel deny any rumors of Chris Evans coming back to the role.
I mean,
he's not coming back to Captain America. He's going to be Nomad.
Right. I think Secret Wars on its own, you have to assume that there's a good chance they're going to bring back Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans for that.
You actually might need to start paying attention.
We'll see.
I don't want to wait through this all again. Dude. You cocky fuck. You still had to move. You had to move. But, well played. I'll take it.
Yep. There you go.
I like this next one. My butt hurts.
And so most of the Phase 5 projects are all things that we already knew were coming.
Pretty much.
So
they were all undated, like Blade and... oh my god, there's so many of them. The Marvels.
But yeah, so Phase 6 will likely have like a third Black Panther, a third Doctor Strange, a third Marvels.
I think a third Doctor Strange is definitely gonna, like, because I guess mild spoilers. It's not even really it's spoilers for the stinger more than the movie itself, but like the incursions are, we got a tease of it in the movie, and then the stinger is by the way, you caused one.
Shang-Chi's confirmed as having a second movie.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Shang-Chi.
Yep.
You know what's a better comic book and cinematic franchise is Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Not
so much
anymore.
It's just a different entrance.
Nah, they ruined the comic.
Yeah, that's Knuckles'
Did they ruin-
entrance.
They ruined the comic?
Yeah, they rebooted it.
They
did?
Yeah, it's complicated.
IDW owns it now instead of Archie, and so they rebooted it, and it's more in line with the games.
Yeah.
But so all your favorite characters are no longer.
Hello?
That's almost entirely to do with Ken Penders. We'll get into that one day. The very short version of this is that a former artist for the Archie comics went behind the backs of Sega and copyrighted a bunch of characters from the comics.
Why won't you listen to me?
And
Maybe you'll listen to me if I punch you in the head.
And then when Sega tried to fight him for over those rights, either Sega or Archie or both were like really bad with their paperwork at the time, and they could not find the documentation that they had of like both the contracts and also like their own copyright paperwork for stuff.
What's the trick here? Is it while he's gliding you can hit him?
You hit him from underneath when he's gliding. You used to be able to hit him in the head normally, but I think they changed that.
Yeah, nothing.
There you go.
Well, that... okay, I guess I didn't do it with enough gusto.
Gotta hit him on the top, not in the front.
Yeah, I think also Tails was kind of in the way. Yeah.
Oh, this is actually fine. Okay.
What happened to his music?
They probably figured battle wouldn't last this long.
That's exactly what happened. They expected you to beat him by now.
Wow.
Just once. You get one.
Did they forget to loop it?
Oh.
Yeah.
You have no rings, by the way. Wow, that was
I
lucky.
had that one.
How many times?
This is not a tough battle. I'm just like being sloppy.
There you go.
He's dead.
But yeah, so essentially he it's almost wrong to say he won the lawsuit. He essentially Sega couldn't prove their ownership of those things, so he just got ownership of a whole bunch of those.
Great, and now
in a really vague way.
and
Also,
now what's he doing with them?
Nothing.
Guys, this is like the climax of the game. No one cares about Marvel. This is Sonic.
Dude,
We're not talking about Marvel. We're talking about Sonic.
No one cares about Ken Penders. We care about Sonic.
He about a year or two ago, he decided he
Knuckles
was
is
going to start
definitely
selling
dead.
licenses to the rights to a bunch of those characters for like $500 a piece. And one person bought one license to Scourge, and they didn't even call Scourge the Hedgehog, probably because Ken Penders wasn't positive he had the right to say Scourge the Hedgehog without Sega bearing down.
Scourge the Hedgehog.
It used to be anti-Sonic. He's literally a green Sonic with a leather jacket with spikes.
OC do not.
I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Scorch, but
But also, like, that was a very common thing for
man.
back in the 90s in those comics anyway.
so we could buy the rights to Rotor and just write our own Rotor miniseries.
Yep.
Tight.
I have no
Whoa!
interest in giving Ken
Rotor's
Penders
just
money.
Big the cat with technical skills.
What if we buy?
He's not as dumb.
What if we buy
Rotor's a smart man,
Antoine
a smart
and
Wallace.
Bunny and just write? We just rehash old Gambit Rogue
Should.
plots.
Yeah, right. Just give that to them forever.
Exactly.
Tails could have done that.
So basically, he wasn't making any money by selling licenses, so apparently he's been nudging himself in the direction of NFTs, which is like the
why won't that die?
I know, right? It's the death egg zone of this washed up comic artists like cycle at this point. Like we've reached the final zone.
Whee! Good job, Tails.
Tails the statue.
Ooh, that was close. Spicy.
Now,
I've got just enough rings that I'm bound to get hit any
I
minute
know
now.
you can do it with Tails because I think I did it during our race, but
What?
I think Hypersonic can also skip battles against Mechasonic here.
At least one of them, yeah.
I don't know if he can do this one. I know he can do the other ones. Oh, good. They did make
Does this
changes.
count as skipping it?
No. Like, you can literally get past. You don't have. You can skip past the
Yeah.
spot where you need to warp. I like that they made the same changes to that as they did to the boss in Green Hill Zone.
Did it?
Yes, the sprite rotations
Oh,
and stuff are exactly the same.
Oh, neat.
Positions of the platforms look like they were in the same spots too.
I guess that makes sense. They're not going to... If they're reusing that, maybe it's the same
Ooh, a
code or
back hanging
something.
sprite. All right.
Whee!
I feel like doing any dashes other than like up in this place are like
Yeah.
super dangerous.
Whoop! Whoop!
Oh, you can definitely get crushed under those too.
Whoop!
All right, Metropolis Zone time. I love the little doopy fucking.
Such a dumb battle.
I like that they pop like balloons from Carnival Night Zone. Also, that's a
Yeah,
fun
that
little.
is fun.
All
They
right.
pop in the Metropolis Zone, right?
They do.
do,
They make
yeah.
a different sound. I forget what sound
Oh,
they
because
make.
it's a different.
Different game.
They might
sound.
just do the little explosion sound. Like they might make essentially the same sound
Yeah.
that Badniks do. I forget.
I don't think so. It feels different.
I mean, we can go back and check at some point.
Probably running our mouths the whole time, you know?
Yeah.
Oh!
Good
That's
catch.
probably what I need, but you're right. I could totally have skipped.
Yeah, you could have just jumped up
Jumped
to
right
that
up
little,
there.
the little record player, little vinyl table there.
Oh, there's another one.
Oh, I think this is just the little running section, a little back and forth.
Yeah, I need to be careful because I don't have enough rings. Quit being so hyper, Sonic.
Grab that, and then go on your way up.
Can you...
Well, now you're not going to have rings, no.
I was going to say, I was hoping you can un-Sonic.
Nope.
Un-hyper Sonic.
This guy's easy.
He's basically Silver Sonic again. Like
Great,
the Mecha
that
Sonic
went well
from,
last time.
He's just Mecha Sonic from Sonic 2.
It is Mecha Sonic.
I mean, it literally is, yeah. He's got better...
Mark 3 now.
I think so, yeah, because Silver Sonic, I think... Oof.
Oh, okay.
I think Silver Sonic is supposed to be, like, essentially prototype... like, Silver Sonic from the Game Gear games is the prototype of
Mark
Mecha
1.
Sonic.
Silver Sonic from Sonic 2 is Mark 2, and this is Mark 3.
Well, who's Mecha Sonic? Just a totally different thing?
This is Mecha Sonic.
This is Mecha Sonic. Mecha Sonic is basically what, like, all of the non-Metal Sonic forms have been, are essentially one line of dudes.
Silver Sonic is Mecha Sonic, just like an earlier version. Metal Sonic never changes. Metal Sonic always is the same. Which is only in Sonic CD.
Metal Sonic's from Sonic CD, Sonic Heroes. It bums me out that Mecha Sonic...
I get them confused so bad.
I kind of wish that there was an excuse to do Super Mecha Sonic here in Origins.
Yeah.
And
That's
also,
why I think they should add them to the game.
Got through Act 1. They didn't add a thing that said, like, Zone or something. That was weird. I think that they need to bring Mecha Sonic back in the modern 3D games. I would love an excuse to because, like, Mecha Sonic...
they need to make a good modern 3D game.
Yeah, baby steps.
Mecha Sonic is the war machine to Metal Sonic's Iron Man. He's just like this chunky battle armor thing.
Did you play the Sonic Colors reboot?
Why don't we find out next time?